Welcome in everybody to Mystic Rick's Crypto Picks. I am your host, Mystic Rick, and today we're going to talk about my top 10 picks for those Rockstar gains. Now, before we get started, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for the YouTube algorithm. It helps others be able to see my content. And also, please make sure to share it to your social media outlets, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I really appreciate the help in growing this channel. Now, let's get started, shall we? Number 10 is Oasis Network. By bringing privacy and scalability to DeFi, the Oasis Network expands DeFi beyond early adopters to a mass market. It enables private smart contracts, high scalability, and the ability to tokenize data. This unlocks new use cases like private lending, under collateralized loans, and private automated market makers. Some of the technology highlights are that it's scalable, reliable, and versatile. Parallel workloads, which is the separation of consensus and execution, which allows for multiple paradigms to process transactions in parallel, meaning complex workloads processed on one paradigm won't slow down faster, simpler transactions on another. Confidential smart contracts, and efficient design. Overview of the Rose token. The Rose native token is capped supply token. The circulating supply at launch will be 1.5 billion tokens. The total cap is fixed at 10 billion. The Rose token is used for transaction fees, staking, and delegation at the consensus layer. Approximately 2.3 billion tokens will be automatically distributed on chain as staking rewards to stakers and delegators for securing the network over time. At the filming of this video, the Oasis Network Rose token was coming in at about 6 cents. Now, number 9, VeChain. VeChain is a blockchain platform designed to enhance supply chain management and business processes. Its goal is to streamline these processes and information flow for complex supply chains through the use of distributed ledger technology, otherwise known as DLT for the acronym. Now, VeChain operates off of proof of authority, which you may not know of as you're normally used to proof of work or proof of stake. Authority masternode operators with the aligned interest in the development of VeChain ecosystem maintain the VeChain Thor protocol according to the Foundation's governance policy. Proof of authority addresses enterprise common concerns of inefficient upgrade and waste of energy. With proof of authority, there's low computation power required to achieve the network security and consensus integrity. It is controlled via the built-in smart contract. Hard forks can be avoided in case authority masternodes fail to upgrade. All authority masternode operators' identities are strictly verified by the Foundation. Now, there are some meta transaction features, such as controllable transaction lifecycle, fee delegation, multitask transactioning, and transaction dependency. There's an application hub, developer info center, bounty programs, a V research lab, and vVote, which is an online voting solution powered by the VeChain Thor blockchain and designed to ensure anonymity, accuracy, and make manipulation impossible. You can get the VeChain Thor wallet on iOS and Android. You can also sync it with the desktop application browser. There's also a VeChain Explorer at explore.vchain.org. Stakeholders benefit from collective value creation through the development of the ecosystem. Within the VeChain Foundation, key enabler of the ecosystem, focusing on building the underlying technology, infrastructure, utilities, and services, the Foundation holds a significant reserve to support the ecosystem growth. Purchase blockchain services from VeChain's partner network or leverage VeChain technologies to build enterprise applications to improve operational and capital efficiencies for existing businesses at a reliable, stable cost, which can then be further offset by holding VeChain tokens. VeChain, as of filming for this video, was coming in at a price of 6 cents. Number 8, Aurora. Now, Aurora is a gaming platform that is powered by the Solana and Serum. It is meant to be PvP and PvE. For those who don't know what that means, it means player versus player or player versus environment. And there will be NFTs, gaming rewards, and a way to play and earn. It is an amazing platform, and don't wait to try it. Aurora currently has 13,000 followers on Twitter, and it hasn't even been released yet. So make sure that you're following them on Telegram, Discord, and Twitter, and be the first to be able to get in when this project goes live. You won't want to miss its Final Fantasy-like effects in the blockchain gaming industry. Next up is Star Atlas. Star Atlas is a AAA title game and blockchain-driven virtual metaverse gaming development company. The Multi-Chain Ventures team has been involved in blockchain since 2013 and possesses 4 years of expertise building decentralized applications. This experience is coupled with 8 years shipping AAA titles with Electronic Arts, Mythic Entertainment, 3G Studios, and 1047 Games. The ethos of the Star Atlas development team is to encourage the monetization of the time spent in this virtual world and emphasize the ability for this monetization to transcend the metaverse to the real world. Digital assets owned always belong to the holder, and crypto assets earned can be converted into fiat currencies friction-free. Efforts include grand strategy hybrid space genre, serverless, massively multiplayer online game, real-time game mechanics, Unreal Engine 5, blockchain mechanics, gameplay economics, a DeFi economic system, and an NFT asset ownership and marketplace. As you can see from this picture, this game is going to have some awesome graphics, and it is Star Trek meets Star Wars meets SpaceX, and you don't want to miss out, guys and girls. Now, for the Star Atlas meta posters, there are a series of 14 so far meta posters in which they're 4D, they play music that was crafted by an actual artist, and it is an augmented reality. You can use it on a phone or tablet, and you can experience this poster as it comes to life, including animation and sound. Each poster has a limited time to be able to purchase, and as it closes, the only way to purchase is to get it through secondary market if someone is willing to put it up for availability. As you can see here, the dates on some of the series of these posters have been very, very tight. As of a few hours ago, the June 25th or June 15th, July 20th poster is already closed for sale. Now, the meta poster drop details. Drops are every Saturday for 14 weeks, and it started April 24, 2021. Each meta poster is an open edition, will be available exclusively on the Star Atlas marketplace. Now, as you accumulate posters and the supply versus demand paradigm goes into effect, your posters will then reach some peak prices. Next up is Solana. Solana is a proof of history chain and runs on clock before consensus. Solana has 8 core innovations, including proof of history, Tower BFT, Turbine, Gulfstream, Sea Level, Pipeline, Cloudbreak, and Archivers. Solana has an ever-growing ecosystem, in which Star Atlas falls under Solana's NFT ecosystem, and so does Aurora. Go figure. Now, Solana has something called Solana Beach, and it is a place where you can see every single thing that is going on inside of the Solana network, including transactions per second, total transactions, circulating supply versus what is staked, the current price, volume, and live market cap. It also has its own database. So instead of going to CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko to see what's happening with your Solana network coins, you can just visit Solana Beach and see live price data from your Solana ecosystem projects. At the time of filming this video, Solana was in at $26.82. I believe it's currently around $20 to $22. Next up is none other than Cardano. Cardano is a groundbreaking proof of stake blockchain network being developed into a decentralized application development platform with a multi-asset ledger and verifiable smart contracts. Built with the rigor of high assurance formal development methods, Cardano aims to achieve the scalability, interoperability, and sustainability needed for real-world applications. Cardano is designed to be the platform of choice for the large-scale, mission-critical dApps that will underpin the economy of the future. Now, what you can see here is there are 5 eras of Cardano's roadmap. They are known as Byron, Shelley, Gauguin, Basho, and Voltaire. Currently, we are in the Gauguin phase, preparing for smart contract releases. If you want to see or know more about this roadmap, you can visit roadmap.cardano.org. Everyone's been hearing about the Alonzo hard fork for Cardano. It's been laid out in different colors. The rollout plan is known as Alonzo blue, white, purple, and red and black, and then staging in Alonzo mainnet. For Alonzo blue, the spin up with Core SPO Group, Initial Plutus Partners, and Pioneer Task Force are the 3 main tasks for completing Alonzo blue. Alonzo white is focused on capabilities, partners and demo dApps, building to the WBE and PAB integrated, network benchmarking, and more users for SPOs and pioneers. The white testing criteria is Plutus enabled DB sync, Plutus stability with iterations, quality benchmarks, first exchanges integrating with Rosetta framework. Alonzo purple is focused on significant step in users, exchanges, all SPOs, all pioneers, and to iterate, improve, and optimize the network. Now, this is a look at Cardano's ecosystem. There are some very interesting projects that are on the Cardano ecosystem, and you definitely don't want to sleep on a few of them, such as CardSwap, CardStarter, SundaySwap, PolySwap, and Bondly. At the time of filming this video, Cardano was sitting in around $1.19. Next up is none other than Ethereum. Ethereum is a decentralized network that can be used to create and run specialized digital applications. The Ethereum platform builds off the blockchain technology originally developed for Bitcoin. Ethereum, ETH, or Ether, is Ethereum's native currency. Now, some key benefits are there can be no single point of failure in the system. This makes Ethereum less vulnerable to hacking, power outages, and other threats that might compromise user data. The Ethereum platform is fueled by Ether coins at every step. Applications are required by the Ethereum's code to pay for every operation they perform. Ether is also provided as a reward to users who contribute resources to the decentralized network by mining. Here's a brief overview of the Ethereum ecosystem, and boy is it a large one. In terms of data and analytics, every time you look at Etherscan, of course, you are taking a look into the Ethereum ecosystem. The database CoinGecko runs off of the Ethereum ecosystem. Believe it or not, there are some hefty centralized exchanges that run off the Ethereum ecosystem. Coinbase, Bitfinex, FTX, Binance, Huobi, Bybit, Poloniex, KuCoin, Gemini, and several others. At the time of filming this video, Ethereum was coming in at a price tag of $1,900. Next up, Solanium. Solanium is a go-to platform for the Solana blockchain. You can participate in public raises of top-tier projects, stake your tokens, or trade on a decentralized exchange. You can also participate in governance and join the active and growing community of about 170,000 followers. You can stake your SLIM or Slim liquidity provider tokens to receive XSLIM. XSLIM qualifies you for fee distribution and airdrops, unique pool benefits, governance voting, and much more. Solanium's mission is to make Solana accessible to anyone, with a strong focus on UI and UX and strong partnerships and integrations in the Solana ecosystem. On June 21st, Solanium was coming in at first for most held low-cap Solana tokens at 622,183 holders. On May 31st, it was first for most held tokens on the Solana ecosystem over a 7-day period. On May 29th, it was listed on Gate.io, and on June 1st, it was listed on MXC Exchange. At the time of filming this video, Solanium was coming in at 0.23 of a dollar. Next up is AMP. AMP is a digital collateral token for the Flexa network, a DeFi-backed payment system that allows you to spend certain cryptocurrencies supported on Gemini with select retailers at their brick-and-mortar locations. You can stake, send, and repeat. AMP is an extensible platform for collateralizing asset transfers. By staking AMP, any form of value exchange can be guaranteed. Digital payments, fiat currency exchange, loan distributions, property sales, and more. Once staked to a partition, AMP is ready to collateralize for transfer. With the use of collateral pools, AMP effectively decentralizes the risk of asset transfer, especially suitable for fraud-proof networks and real-world applications. The AMP smart contracts offer a variety of built-in incentive models, including micro-distributions and continuous compounding. Collateral as service, extensible and open source, non-inflationary, and asset agnostic are just a few features of the AMP. Now, a few of the collaborators or partners are Flexa, Consensus, Coinbase, Gemini, Bittrex, Poloniex, Balancer, Dodo, SushiSwap, Uniswap, Bancor, Conflux, Cream, Flashstake, Moonswap, Loopring, Yield, ZK Sync, Chainlink, CoinGecko, and Zapper. Let's not forget that it's crypto's first ever UFO, bringing time and flash, and starting at a 36% APY. At the time of filming this content, AMP was coming in at 4 cents. Now, for number one, the king of crypto, the gold of the blockchain, Bitcoin. Now, for those who are new and don't know what cryptocurrency is yet, Bitcoin can be thought of as entries in a ledger, otherwise known as a store of value. When ownership changes hands, the transaction is recorded in the appropriate blockchain for that Bitcoin. The Bitcoin is never physically transferred anywhere. The information in the blockchain is kept up to date and public so anyone can check if the transfer is from the rightful owner. Bitcoin mining is the process of computing the transactions from operators all over the world with no one individual or group having control. It's also known as a process called proof of work. Now, Bitcoin can be found on Gate.io, FTX, Cash App, Coinbase, Crypto.com, Femex, Binance, Bybit, PayPal, and a slew of other exchanges. Bitcoin is the first of its kind in blockchain technology, created by the alias known as Satoshi Nakamoto. Now, how to explain Bitcoin to your grandparents if they've ever asked you? Tell them that Bitcoin is a currency, just like the dollar, the pound, the euro, and the yuan. But Bitcoin is a decentralized digital money created, held, and spent electronically around the world. It has similarities and differences to conventional money. When it comes to products, services, and the economy of the issuing country, fiat is a little different. Bitcoins, products, services, and a sound of consensus of users. Fiat is governed by central banks, whereas Bitcoin is governed by mathematics and digital or distributed computing. Fiat international transfer takes several days. Bitcoin takes a few minutes. International costs for transfers of fiat can be up to £10 or 2 to 3% of a transaction. Bitcoin is $0 to 1 cent, and that also changes according to the network. With fiat, once you've paid, a chargeback is possible. With Bitcoin, there's no chargebacks. At the time of filming this content, Bitcoin was coming in at $30,729. That's all I have for you guys for Mystic Rick's top 10 crypto picks. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. That's all I have. Go get those gains.